so here we have 6.2 homework, starting off with the ACT content. Let's see, the figure below, FGHJ is a square. That means to me is we have 4 congruent sides because it's square. GH is 10. Q, R, S, and T are the midpoints of its sides. So this is a 5, and that's a 5. Because all of this is 10, we have a midpoint. Midpoint's cut in half. And this is 5. I want to know the area of triangle, or sorry, of maybe a square. And it should be a square of this guy inside. Now, the scaling's not right, but if this is a rectangle and these are congruent, these have to be 45-degree angles, which makes that a right angle there. Because 45 and 45 is 90, and 90 plus 90 is the straight angle of 180 degrees. So this is definitely a square. That's good. And I'm going to focus on one of these triangles I drew. I know they have lengths of 5 on the side. And if I do 5 squared plus 5 squared equals c squared, Pythagorean theorem, I get 50 equals c squared. And 50 is 25 times 2. 5 root 2 is the side length of each square, 5 root 2. Now the area of a square is to take a side and square it. So the area would be 5 root 2 all squared. If you're going to be a button pusher in a calculator, you got to use parentheses on this, okay? But be better than a button pusher. 5 squared is 25. Root 2 squared is 2. And the area is simply 50. Geometry, 10th grade math standard. In triangle XYZ below, XZ is 7/8 of h, the length of the altitude. What is the area of triangle XYZ in terms of h? So they told you that XZ was literally 7/8 of h. Area of a triangle, which amazingly half my juniors don't know, is 1/2 base times height. I don't know how y'all even breathe. Be glad breathing is basically an automatic function, or y'all die every day. Oop, forgot to breathe. Anyways, 1 times 7 is 7. 2 times 8 is 16. H and H makes h squared. So 7h squared over 16. On Friday, a computer was priced at $800. On the following Wednesday, the price was reduced by 15%. So that means 85% remains. So I take 800, I multiply it by 0.85. And what do I get here? Let's see here. $680. You know, you can always push buttons. Anyways, the reason I did that is because 10% of 800 is 80, so 5% would be 40, that's 120. 800 minus 120, $680. On the following Friday, the price was further reduced by 20%. So I take 680 and I multiply it by 0.8, what remains, because I took another 20% off. And what do I have here? I need to take away $136, right? So 544. That's the final price. As long as I'm doing my math right. 6. I'm pretty happy with that. What percent of the original price was the final price? So the final price is 544. The original is 800. And then I just convert that into a percentage. So it shouldn't be too bad. I don't think it's too bad. It's going to be either B or C, isn't it? Now what's that reduced down to? Books divisible by 2. 250 and 22, 272. It's going to be 136 over 200. That's going to be 68 over 100. Whoops. Typo. I grant most kids are just going to push buttons. Not sure what happened there. Anyways, that reduces down to 68 over 100, or 68%. Now again, you could just push buttons. But whatever, there you go. There is the ACT. So let me stop this video and then I'll do the actual lesson content.